Hello friends, family, and for everybody new here, my name is Beefy, and today I want to go over the modern controls in the Tomb Raider 1 to 3 Remastered Edition. I was really struggling when I first started playing this game with certain mechanics, and I have never seen someone actually going over the controls for mouse and keyboard. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, and let's jump right in. So the first thing I want to cover is the controls itself. Now I am using modern controls and I did change one little thing, which was roll. It was originally on control, but because I have tiny little fingers, I changed it to X. It's just a little bit easier to reach for me, and whenever I'm talking about X, just remember it was control originally. But if you want to change it to whatever you want to change it, that's fine too. Now, the first thing I want to go over is how to pull yourself up. I didn't even know this was possible, but basically what you're going to do is run up to an object or a ledge or wherever you want to pull yourself up, press W and the left mouse click, and that just basically makes her go up. Things like this, she can just walk up. I think it's not tall enough for her to be needing to do a pull-up, but she can do it to a certain range. You will see in game that some things you just cannot pull yourself up because it's too tall. But yeah, it's very, very simple. I'm gonna give you different examples. So yeah, the second thing I want to go over is the walking button. The walking button is by default Alt, and if you press it, she literally just walks. Now the good thing with this is you can just kind of take your time and observe a little bit more, but the best thing about this is you cannot walk off of edges. So whenever you're in a dangerous situation where you might fall to your death, here you will be able to just, stop. She just stops automatically while I hold Alt. Once I stop holding it, she will just walk right off. So always remember, if you're in a dangerous situation or you're not really sure where to go, press Alt and you will be safe. Another way of making sure that you are not falling off is by holding the left mouse click. When you do that and walk towards an edge, she just grabs onto it, which will be very useful later for the running jumps. I'm going to show that in a second. But yeah, basically you can also just, while running, always hold left click just to make sure you're not falling off of edges. But I did notice that even like edges and stuff like that, she will do this and still fall off. So if you want to make really sure that you're not going to fall off, just press Alt and she will not, even on corners, jump off. The next section is a running jump. Lara needs at least one block to perform a running jump. How can we ensure that she actually gets to have that distance? Because if I just, run up here and try doing a running jump from here, she will not do it. When you're running around, you can technically do a running jump, but sometimes this distance is just not there. So how can we ensure that she actually gets to have that distance? One way would be of pulling yourself up, especially from the ground. You can just go ahead and pull yourself up, and then you have the right amount of distance to perform a running jump, like so. Another way would be to press the left mouse click and run towards the edge. And that way, if there is no ground to stand on, you will be able to pull yourself up and then perform the running jump. The next section is a running jump and grab. This was something I really got stuck on in the beginning of the game, especially because I didn't know this was actually possible. I didn't understand the function of the left mouse click. So this was a really important detail I just didn't know, and I got stuck pretty early on in the game. Now, we do have to do the same thing here, grab onto the edge and pull ourselves up. And then what we're going to do is do the same thing as for a running jump, but additionally to that, we're going to press the left mouse click. So W, jump, and left mouse click. And she will do a grab. I am going to show what I did, which was basically just a running jump and then hoping she would grab, and she would never do it. She just lands like right in front of it. So that's where I got really, really stuck in the game. Let's do it one more time. Grabbing onto the ledge, pulling ourselves up, and then W, jump, and left mouse click. And that's it. Another thing I want to talk about is what if your camera gets stuck like this, or is in weird angles, it's like wobbling around and you cannot really see anything, but the space is really tight and you're trying to do a running jump. This is where the look button comes in handy. What you're going to do in a situation like this, let me just get the camera stuck again. Press the wheel or the middle mouse button, and it will reset the camera into look mode. This basically puts us right behind a Vlara, which is where we want to be. And once we press it again, we will be resetting our camera. Now we cannot walk or run within look mode. If I'm going to enter look mode, I can just look. I'm pressing WSD and I am not moving anywhere, jump neither. So this is really just to look around, inspect the area to see which way we can go. And we exit this mode just by clicking the button again. Now we do have this little section here where we kind of need to hang ourselves on the edge and kind of move ourselves up. I'm going to show real quick. Left mouse click, jumping up, and then with D, I can just go along the side because you cannot pull yourself up there. Something I wanted to show is how to get down from places like this, or even places like this where we cannot pull ourselves up. It's very simple. We're just going to press Control, or in my case X, to drop down. And that's it. Now there are some other things in the game, for example, dodging or doing a little jump with your weapons out, jumping to the side, dodging, the jumping and rolling at the same time, stuff like that, but I'm not going to go over that right now. There is a little bonus thing I want to go over, and that's the pulling up into a handstand. I don't know what it's really used for, if it is useful in any way, but it looks really fancy and I would love to do it myself in real life, but I am not that sporty. So basically we're just holding on to an edge. In this case, make sure that you're not keep holding on pulling W, because otherwise you're just gonna pull yourself up like this. Just hold W, press left mouse click, and let go immediately. And she's just gonna hang on to the edge. Now what we're gonna do is press Alt, which is the walk button, and W at the same time, and she will pull herself up into a little handstand. I hope I could help with my little explanation. Like I said, I have just started playing this game and I was really struggling with these controls. So thank you for watching my video. Consider leaving a like and a follow. And if you want, come and check me out on Twitch. I am currently streaming the Tomb Raider series, and I want to go up to the newer video games, Shadow of the Tomb Raider and stuff like that. So yeah, consider checking me out on Twitch. I stream every Friday and Saturday and pretty much every other day of the week, but these are my set streaming days. I do stream most of the time Dead by Daylight, but currently I have this little Tomb Raider series. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching my video and stopping by. Bye bye.